Immediately following the suicides of two high-profile celebrities last week, suicide and crisis hotlines were inundated with calls. People are looking for help, so why are so many falling through the cracks? Two beloved celebrities dead by suicide.
Bourdain was found dead Friday morning by a friend in a hotel room in France.
Officials say the fashion designer hung herself with a scarf.
I think it's sad because these are the people that everybody looks up to and they have the world by their hands. But nobody views suicide and mental illness as a true disease.
The deaths of Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain came as a shock to many. But the news comes at a time when suicide is already on the rise.
My biggest fear is that our numbers will continue to increase. Just the trends that we've seen, when you look at statistics from previous years, numbers continue to increase across the board. So males, females, veterans, any way you can break down the population, age groups, races, it's increasing across the board.
While it's hard to pinpoint the cause, we know the top risk factors. People struggling with suicidal thoughts are just looking to end the pain. They could be suffering from depression, job or financial loss, loss of a relationship, or they've got a family history of suicide.
So it's something that's happening, every single day. People are thinking about suicide, attempting suicide, and we are losing people to suicide. How can we help them, and what resource can we connect them to?
Suicide isn't inevitable. By starting the conversation, it can be prevented. It comes down to asking two simple questions. Are you okay? And do you still find enjoyment in the things you like to do?
Mental illness is considered a taboo, but it shouldn't be. Everybody has struggles. Everybody just needs a different way to deal with it, and we need to start treating it just like we treat cancers and wounds and any other type of illness, because depression, suicide, and mental illness is everywhere.
But it takes the entire community, and knowing the warning signs can help. If you or someone you know talks about being a burden, maybe acting anxious, drinking more, sleeping too little or too much, withdrawing themselves, these are all signs of trouble.
If you having trouble like that, with thoughts of, sickness like depression, go and get this thing here taken care of, because it is something serious.
So this is where you come in. Experts across the board say we need to talk. Lifeline offers free suicide prevention training so you can become comfortable with asking the right questions. The facility will also offer workplace seminars to talk about the myths and facts of suicide. Again, it all comes down to knowing what to look for and where to point people for help.